What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Savage Jungle. Today we have an awesome day. We are heading to Calgary to go pick up our new fish for the pond. Very excited to share these guys with you. We had a little bit of a sad story. So we received our first batch of fish and put them in the pond, and it was less than 24 hours. We have never had an issue. In less than 24 hours after we put the fish in the pond, we had a heron come by and clean out half the pond. Unfortunately, I lost two of my most expensive fish in the pond, but fortunately, my favorite fish survived. So I'm very, very thankful for that, and Kiri's doing well. And now we're on the way to go pick up 3 new fish. We have 2 Ginrin Karashigoys that are coming, as well as a nice big Ginga. So super, super excited. It's about a 3.5 hour drive till we get to the airport. Then we'll pick those guys up and start our 3.5 hour drive home. Thankfully for you guys though, it's just gonna be a few seconds. So we will catch you when we get to the airport. We're gonna peek in the box, make sure everybody's happy and healthy, and then head home to the pond. Peace! All right, everybody, so we got to the airport, and it turns out that the fish are going to be slightly delayed again. Just, you know, Air Canada freight stuff. And something I'm realizing when I was recording this is a lot of people might not actually know what it's like buying a fish online. I know I've only done it once before, and it was somewhat of a new, intimidating experience for me in some ways. So maybe I'll just show what it's like to, you know, just go pick the fish up from the freight center, and you just kind of check them and talk a little bit about, you know, how they're shipped and whatnot. But in the meantime, there is a place not far from the shipping warehouse called Pisces Pet Emporium, and it is absolutely awesome. So while I'm waiting, instead of just sitting in a hot parking lot, I figured I'd run over here and just do a little walkthrough. They have an amazing koi pond, so let's dive in. All right, so we're inside Pisces Pet Emporium, and they have this absolutely spectacular koi pond. Like, wanted to come, it's nice to check out the fish and see what they got, so I just want to show you guys. These are absolute beasts. Like, that's a bad example, but this guy right here is probably 2 feet long. They're very big. What a spectacular setup. Now let's go walk through the fish place and see what they got. Maybe we'll get something else, who knows. So while I'm here in front of the koi tanks, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the difference in experience between buying a koi fish in a store like this, even a big beautiful store where there's a ton of selection. And Pisces does have an excellent selection. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. It's just honest, genuine consumer feedback. I want to talk a little bit about my experience in buying my koi through Extreme Koi Canada and dealing with Holly. It's been an experience that I would say would be the biggest difference. So as opposed to coming into a place, and I'll show you these guys here, coming in and looking through and picking out, you know, the fish that you like. Actually, this guy caught my eye. I like him, which is fantastic. And you just see all of these ones coming up. They've got all the different sizes and whatnot. Even some bigger ones over here, which I showed in the time lapse. This guy's hungry. I like these. These are beautiful, beautiful butterflies. Now, it was a little bit different. It was very different dealing with Holly, because when I spoke to Holly, they have a wonderful selection on their website. Again, not a sponsored video, just a very satisfied customer. And she was absolutely incredible. She walked me through every facet of all of the different types, whether it be like scale types or body types, or you know, and then the temperament of the fish. And it was a very, very, very personalized, luxurious experience of buying the fish. I'm very, very thankful for them. Something else too that I really noticed in talking to her was that the fish that you would get from them are quite a bit larger because of their diet and food and maintenance and care that they're given. It's not somebody coming by and throwing food in the tank. They actually have a measured diet. They take very, very good care of the fish. I also noticed that the fish are a little bit less skittish. So Kiri, who you've seen in our pond, she will just, like from the day that we got her, she just swam right up to the edge, and she's always wanting food, and she interacts. And when I climb into the pond, she swims around my feet. The other fish that I have are, granted they're smaller, so they are a little more skittish, but it's a very, very different experience with the fish. So from the experience of finding the fish, buying the fish, dealing with Holly versus dealing with staff at the pet store, it's been a very, very personalized, wonderful experience. So I wanted to give a big shout out to Extreme Koi Canada. If you do live in Canada and you're looking for the top level koi that you're going to be able to get, you definitely want to reach out to Extreme Koi Canada and give them a shout. Check it out. Reach out to Holly and go look at their website and see their selection. So I just want to thank them for an incredible experience, and yeah. So we're just here at Air Canada Cargo, and when you order the fish, you will be provided with an AWB number, which is your waybill, and you just pull up to the counter like this, provide your waybill number, and they bring it out, sign it out, and that's it. Just got to make sure that they're doing okay. The company pumps pure oxygen into the bag, so the fish have a little bit of extra time. And yeah, people are probably thinking I'm weird recording this in here, but let's do it. We're just here at Air Canada Cargo, and we just got the shipment of the fish. So this is when they come, this is what they look like, and this is the fine gentleman who's bringing them out to me. And let's get them out to the car and check, make sure. All right, everybody, we officially have the fish. So I'm going to be opening up the box, just making sure that they're okay, and then we get to start our 3.5 hour journey home. It's been fun. We stopped by the Pet Emporium and got to enjoy their beautiful ponds, put a clip in for you guys, and then we also scooped just a couple of plants for the pond to spice it up a bit, give a little bit of dimension. And then so I just want to peek inside of the box and make sure that they survived the journey. Gosh, I hope they survived the journey. These are not easy to replace. Sorry, this box is very well sealed. Okay, so I'm just going to peek inside the box. Ooh. And they are just fine. And you don't get to see until we get home. You have to wait 3.5 hours, but thankfully this is YouTube land, and that'll only take about 3.5 seconds. So, hey everybody, okay, we're ready to release the fish. I'm just gonna hand the camera over to my wife here. I got my little guy holding the bag, and we're gonna get him out. Okay, Griff, you ready?
yeah. Can I hold one?
Just hold the bag right there.
Can I hold it? Something?
Hold the bag tight. Hold the bag tight.
Can I hold it there? Can I
This
hold
is Takeshi.
Oh,
He was
Feisty.
lively, yeah.
He wants to just jump in.
Hold the bag, Griff.
There's Sakura.
Ooh.
The little one.
And here is Toothless.
I'll hold her.
Oh.
Oh, I really want to hold her.
Buddy, they're fish. They're not pets that we hold. We gotta
No.
put them in the water.
I really want
Good job helping Daddy hold the bag.
Good job, dude. And the fam is almost complete. And of course, we had to give you guys a little nighttime shot. Put in the aquascape lights. Absolutely awesome.